Welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Today, we're venturing into the sprawling, often unregulated expanse of the digital frontier, where a shadow industry worth over $500 billion a year is thriving. We're talking about illegal online gambling rackets. These aren't amateur operations. They are sophisticated, global criminal enterprises. But a new field of investigation is fighting back: digital criminology. Today, we'll unmask how these rackets work, how they launder billions in illicit cash, and how modern-day digital detectives are working to dismantle them. Let's start with the sheer scale of the problem. The American Gaming Association estimates that in the U.S. alone, people wager around $511 billion annually with illegal operators. This results in a loss of over $13 billion in tax revenue every single year, money that could fund schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. So, what does one of these illegal operations actually look like? They are highly structured criminal organizations with a clear business model designed to maximize profit and minimize risk. At the heart of many of these rings is what's known as the pay-per-head model, or PPH. Here's how it works. A central bookmaker, the boss, pays an offshore website a weekly fee for each active gambler or head they manage. This offshore site, often located in a jurisdiction with lax gambling laws, provides all the technical infrastructure, the software, the betting lines, and the online accounts. Meanwhile, a network of local agents and sub-agents are on the ground. Their job is to recruit bettors, collect debts, and pass the profits up the chain of command. This structure is clever because it insulates the masterminds. They can operate from thousands of miles away, while the lower-level agents who handle the cash and interact with bettors are the ones who assume most of the legal risk. Recruitment is the lifeblood of these rackets. Agents, who often get a commission, build a network of players by leveraging personal connections, social media, and online forums. They lure new players with attractive bonuses and exclusive offers that regulated sites can't match. Sometimes, these networks are disturbingly close to home. A 2025 case in New Jersey, for instance, allegedly involved a Lucchese crime family soldier who financed a pay-per-head operation. The network of sub-agents? His son's high school and college friends, who were used to recruit Gen Z gamblers. For high-stakes bettors, often called whales, the appeal of these illegal platforms is the total absence of betting limits and regulatory oversight. They can place massive wagers that would be impossible on legal sites, which further fuels the profitability of these criminal enterprises. But running an illegal betting ring is only half the story. These platforms are the perfect washing machine for the world's dirty money. The anonymous and borderless nature of the internet provides the ideal environment for organized crime to launder their ill-gotten gains from things like drug trafficking and extortion. They use these gambling sites in all three stages of money laundering: placement, where the dirty money enters the financial system; layering, where its origin is obscured through complex transactions; and integration, where the now clean money is returned to the criminals. To do this, they use a variety of sophisticated techniques. One common method is smurfing or structuring. Large sums of dirty money are broken down into smaller, less conspicuous deposits across hundreds or even thousands of different gambling accounts. This is done to fly under the radar of anti-money laundering detection systems. For example, in Interpol's Operation Soga X, one criminal group was found managing 3,000 fake and mule user accounts across various gambling sites, all created using stolen and forged identity documents. Another insidious method is chip dumping, particularly in online poker. Criminals can collude at a virtual table. One player, holding the illicit funds, will intentionally lose their money to another player in on the scheme. The winner can then cash out what now appears to be legitimate winnings. This is incredibly difficult to detect because the bets are between players, not against the house. Then there's the simple minimal play and quick withdrawal technique. Criminals deposit a large sum, place a few low-risk bets to create a semblance of legitimate activity, and then withdraw the entire balance as winnings, creating a clean paper trail for the funds. The rise of cryptocurrencies has added another layer of complexity. The anonymity offered by crypto makes it a perfect vehicle for laundering money through these sites. Funds can be deposited and withdrawn with a much higher degree of obfuscation than with traditional banks. In one operation, HE6, Interpol froze almost 400 cryptocurrency wallets connected to these kinds of illicit activities. Many of these rackets also rely on a network of mule accounts. These are bank accounts often rented from unsuspecting individuals who are lured on social media with promises of easy money in exchange for the use of their account. This makes the mule account holder the initial target of an investigation, further distancing the masterminds. So how do you catch these ghosts in the machine? You become a digital ghost hunter. This is where the field of digital criminology comes in. It applies investigative techniques to the digital world, using high-tech tools to uncover evidence and track down criminals. The cornerstone of any investigation is digital forensics. This involves identifying, preserving, and analyzing digital evidence from computers, mobile phones, servers, and storage devices. Investigators can recover deleted files, examine browsing history, and uncover communications that map out the criminal operation. They use network forensics to monitor and analyze network traffic, which helps track the flow of data between players and servers, and can even identify the physical location of the servers hosting the gambling sites. Another powerful technique is network analysis. By its very nature, an online gambling racket is a network of people and resources. Network analysis allows investigators to visualize these complex relationships. By mapping the connections between players, agents, websites, and financial accounts, they can identify key figures, understand the hierarchy of the organization, and uncover hidden connections. For example, analyzing transaction data can reveal clusters of accounts that are frequently interacting, potentially exposing a money laundering cell. The biggest challenge, however, is that these rackets don't respect borders. A website might be hosted in one country, operated by people in another, and targeting players in a third. This creates a jurisdictional nightmare for law enforcement. This is why the fight has to be global, and where Interpol, the world's largest international police organization, plays a critical role. Through major initiatives like Operation SOGA, which stands for Soccer Gambling, Interpol coordinates global efforts. These operations are often timed to coincide with major sporting events, like the FIFA World Cup or the UEFA European Championship. Operation SOGA X, conducted during Euro 2024, involved 28 countries. The results were staggering: over 100 arrests and the seizure of more than $59 million. These operations exposed the clear links between illegal gambling, money laundering, and other forms of organized crime. In fact, during these raids, authorities have even rescued human trafficking victims who were forced to work in scam centers operating alongside the illegal gambling sites. Beyond the billions of dollars and the complex criminal networks, there is a devastating human cost to this industry. Gambling addiction, or ludopathy, is a recognized mental health disorder. The 24/7 accessibility of online gambling, combined with predatory design tactics, makes these platforms incredibly addictive. They are often designed to create a state of visual overload, with bright colors, celebratory sounds, and intermittent rewards that trigger powerful psychological responses, making it extremely difficult for players to stop. In South Africa, the National Responsible Gambling Program reported a 55% increase in people seeking help for gambling addiction in just 1 year. This addiction often leads to financial ruin. The average debt of a gambling addict can range from $15,000 to $90,000, frequently leading to bankruptcy and, in some cases, crime to fund the addiction. The emotional and financial strain tears families apart, leading to relationship breakdowns and domestic violence. And on a macro level, this shadow economy erodes legitimate economies, undermining the legal gambling industry and depriving governments of billions in tax revenue. Dismantling these vast criminal enterprises isn't a simple task. It requires a multifaceted approach. First, robust legislation and consistent enforcement are crucial. not just for the operators, but also for those who facilitate their activities, like payment processors. Second, as the success of INTERPOL's operation shows, enhanced international cooperation and information sharing are non-negotiable. Third, public awareness is key. Many people who gamble on illegal sites don't even know they are illegal. Education can help consumers understand the risks and identify legitimate operators. And finally, financial disruption. Targeting the infrastructure by freezing bank accounts and crypto wallets is one of the most effective strategies to cripple these organizations. The rise of online gambling rackets is a stark reminder of the dark side of our interconnected world. These criminal enterprises are adaptable, sophisticated, and ruthless. However, the burgeoning field of digital criminology offers a powerful arsenal of tools to fight back. By embracing a collaborative, technology-driven approach, law enforcement and its partners can continue to unmask these hidden networks, dismantle their operations, and protect people from this global criminal phenomenon. The game is far from over, but with the right strategies, the odds can be shifted in favor of justice. Thanks for tuning in to Fun Facts Online.